Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from the Financial Coffee channel. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that Chow time. I know most of you guys hate on electric cars, so I thought this would be a good one.
I am done with Tesla. I have had it. It's time for me to get another
I can
car.
agree with this.
Happy Monday to everyone except for Elon Musk and Tesla, because I am stuck in my stupid car right now, but I can't get out of it and I can't drive it. So when people ask me, how do you like your Tesla? These are the things that piss me off.
No, I mean, is it like completely dead of battery? Because if it is, you fucked up.
Ever in your life buy a electric car. Don't ever. It's the stupidest on earth. I'm stuck on the highway. Porque este de carro died. No more battery. No more battery.
Technically, that can happen with a regular car. You just run out of gas. Like, how are you not looking at your gauge? You're looking at your thingy to know how much battery you have? Like I felt like Teslas were kind of made for women because it's more easy driving, but then women still don't understand how to read anything nor take care of their shit.
I think I made a mistake. So I am stuck on the interstate. My car died on me. The tow truck is here. I come trying to get out. I can't even get out the vehicle.
See, that's just why I probably didn't win with the Tesla, because yeah, everything is electronic based with them. At least with my Taycan, I can just pull the lever and it'll open the door. There's no electronics to it, because I was actually driving for a little bit without door panels because my door panels were getting work done, and I would just like pull the cord and it works perfectly fine.
So y'all gotta do something about this. I cannot get out the thing. These people gotta pull me up because I can't even open the doors. I am
Again,
pissed.
you ran out of battery.
This is it.
I do admit running out of gas, you don't get locked in your car, but running out of gas and running out of batteries, pretty much the same thing.
Y'all can hear this motherfucking car. I don't want it. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
Guys, I think electric cars are a scam. There is no way in hell I will never buy an electric car.
You guys,
I think people are a little bit too harsh on electric cars. That's what they said about combustion engines, right? That's what they said about ICE cars when cars first came out. It's going to get better and better. Am I trying to advocate for electric cars? No, not really. They're fun to drive, and I feel like there is a use for them. Should everybody be driving them? No.
so I'm driving Benny's Tesla, and he was turning on the car for me through his phone, and he needs to turn it on in order for me to leave. Like, he operates it through his phone, and I think he's freaking sleeping, so I'm stuck in the freaking Tesla. So I'm stuck at the gym parking lot.
When your sweet new husband decides to run an update on your Tesla while you're on your way to work, you stop, and now I'm stuck. Can't go anywhere. I'm supposed to be to work. Got a big thing today. Thanks, babe.
Guys, I'm literally a moron. I'm a moron. Updating my car. By the way, it's been updating for the past 30 minutes. It says it's only supposed to chart or update for 24 minutes. And when your car is updating, you are stuck in your car if you activate it when you're in here. So I did that, and now I'm stuck in my car. Literally
That is a bad design for sure.
dripping sweat, like dripping sweat. And inside my car, it's 103 degrees. So I'm slightly freaking out. I hope I don't like run out of air. I can't open up the doors or the windows. Otherwise, I could potentially damage my car. So I'm just stuck in here roasting like a...
See, these are all problems with Teslas. Again, my Taycan doesn't have any of these problems. I have solar. I have plenty of energy. I don't have to pay for fuel. It's actually a pretty good deal for me.
A freaking chicken and dripping sweat. And my Chick-fil-A order has been done for 30 minutes. I'm literally sitting outside. Sweating. I'm dripping sweat. You can see it on my face. I literally have sweat because I just got stuck in my car as it was updating for 40 minutes, and the interior is 115 degrees. The AC has never felt so good. and I've never felt better. I feel like I just took a bath.
This is why I will never buy an electric car. They will have to pay me to get one. And because nobody will ever pay me to get one, guess what, people? It's never going to happen. An EV is just a computer that happens to have wheels. It can be remote.
It can be. Again, this is why I chose the Porsche, the Taycan, because it's a car company that's making an electric car. So it still has very mechanical, very car-like parts and everything. Does have a computer that runs everything, but it's not fully automated or fully computerized like a Tesla is. So again, I'm able to open up my door, open up my trunks and stuff like that. No issues, even if the car is off or it's dead or whatever it is.
Totally controlled and shut down by someone else that is not you. Plus, what happens when the city where you live starts creating rules on when you can and when you cannot drive your car? Pretty much like they did in California in 2022. The government and corporations have way too much power over me already. Therefore, I don't want to give them more power and more control over me.
This is the part where I would rail against you a little bit, Financial Coffee Channel. It's because even the regular cars, I think anything from 2015 to 2010 on, has so much electronics in it already that technically the companies and the government can shut off your cars and do things to your cars. This is why, like in one of the Jack Morgan videos, the hoopties are coming back, because the hoopties are fully mechanical. They're all analog. There's not much internet or anything involved with some of that stuff. So
electric cars.
Does anyone know what is happening to my car? So I was trying to film a cute
see, it's
little...
almost always Teslas too. And there's plenty of other electric cars now, guys. There's not just Teslas. Everybody just seems to see Tesla and they think Tesla's the end all be all. No, Kias have them. Ford has them. Mercedes has them. BMW has them now. Almost every car manufacturer has an electric car now.
little silly video. And then this was the moment I realized that my car was not working. My car would not let me inside, and it was like completely dead. My first thought was, oh my god, my car battery died. But my car was plugged in and was charging all night, so my car is not dead. But this is it with electric vehicles, is when the system is down, your whole car is down. My carport was...
Yeah, for me, even if my system is down on the thingy, the car still drives.
Isn't even like working. Somehow my door just magically like opened, but it's because the doors weren't fully shut and the windows weren't like sealed. I tried doing a factory reset at one point and that did nothing for me.
And this is why I hate Teslas. So many people ask me why I didn't get a Tesla. Oh, Tesla's so great. The people that have Teslas are so like on Elon Musk's dick or balls sometimes to me. It's like, you guys don't see the flaws in your cars. Like the panels gaps are so big sometimes. Sometimes the panels don't even fit properly. No, I went with a great manufacturer, a Porsche manufacturer that builds cars, has built cars for many, many years and is made for driving, fun driving.
The only way for me to open this door was to open it manually. I cannot open it using... Even the button wouldn't work or respond. I tried everything and there was no way for my car to turn on and work. So I was freaking out.
Again, this could happen to normal cars too. We just seem to point these things out. But there's sometimes cars don't turn on. Sometimes cars are trying to, but you don't get any of that stuff. The car just doesn't work. Where the other one, you're going to go, and it still doesn't work. So...
I am done with Tesla. I have had it. It's time for me to get another car.
But I do agree, Tesla.
I had to call an Uber to get to work today.
Happy Monday to everyone except for Elon Musk and Tesla, because I am stuck in my stupid car right now. I'm not really stuck in it, but I can't get out of it and I can't drive it. If I get out of it, I might get locked out of it. Long story short, you have your phone key, which is very misleading because the second you disconnect from Bluetooth with your phone key, when you try to reconnect, it still doesn't let you like start the car or drive without your key card. So if you only have your phone and you don't have your key card, sometimes it's...
Again, you could have avoided this by holding the key card in your purse and the keys. Again, normal cars come with keys. You have to have the keys with you. So because it has extra technology that's on your phone now, you relied on it. You could have just brought the key with you.
It's temperamental, and it's like, nope, the phone key's actually not going to be good enough. We need your key card. And I don't have my key card with me. So now I only have my phone key that disconnected from Bluetooth, that won't reconnect to Bluetooth, and now I cannot go anywhere in my car. So when people ask me, how do you like your Tesla? These are the things that piss me off.
Guys, I think electric cars are a scam. You might ask me, what kind of scam? Well, let me tell you. With EVs, they can control how far you can go, where you can go, and when you can drive. And by they, I mean the government and corporations. I think Cat Williams said it best. And this is what he said. Soon the police won't have to pull you over anymore. Your car will just drive you straight to the police station. I think EVs are about power, controlling people, and making as much money from customers. For example,
I can see that if it was Tesla, but I don't see it with very many of the other major manufacturers. They only got into EVs because they kind of need to, because government kind of forced them, right? But I don't think they're putting the exact same technology into things like that, because only Tesla has the auto drive. My car has like a drive assistant thing, but it doesn't have auto drive. It can't drive on its own. That's the thing where I don't think very many cars have that capability of driving on their own. Yes, I do agree your car can just turn off if the manufacturer or whatever is chose to. But again, technically a lot of newer cars are like that too.
Nowadays, many features that are already installed on the car are on a paid subscription. Like I remember 2 years ago, BMW was charging $100 per month just for a subscription for heated seats. And
What? That's crazy. Actually, I do pay a subscription. I paid $300 a year for my Porsche thing, but it lets me do all the things in the Porsche, and it has the updates and all the internet and stuff. I don't think it's that bad, but $100 a month is a lot.
What happens when you don't pay? Well, you freeze your ass off. And trust me, BMW is not the only car manufacturer that is trying to make you pay a fee just to use a feature that normally comes installed with the car.
Did I make a mistake? Because why, after 3 weeks of having this vehicle, my camera stopped working? I'm gonna need Elon to hop off of Twitter. And
again, I agree. Teslas are shitty. The build quality is shit. Everything is pretty shitty about them. The best thing about them is the technology, right? The auto drive and everything, all the cameras and stuff. But other than that, they're shitty drives.
get in the booth and figure out what the fuck is going on, because
I don't even like the vegan
why
leather.
are none of my cameras working? And then on top of that, I have to wait 2 weeks to get serviced. 2 weeks. So, and I already scraped my freaking rim because I have no cameras. And yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But
Amazing how men were able to drive without cameras for centuries and didn't scrape their rims.
I think I made a mistake.
Currently in the middle of Utah. It's a beautiful day. Stranded on the side of I-15 going north because we bought a beautiful car. And then after we supercharged in Beaver, it said it could no longer charge and it needs service and it may not restart, and all of these errors just popped up after 3 weeks. 3 weeks of having it, yeah.
Again,
So
Teslas.
we're just hanging out waiting for the tow truck.
So all their gripes right now, I 100% agree with Teslas, right? I hate Teslas. I think they're trash cars. I think people that drive Teslas are usually trash people because they're not good drivers. I told you guys, my roommate doesn't even look at the freaking mirrors or anything anymore. All he does is look at the screen, even to change lanes and stuff. Like, it made drivers dumber and less defensive and less, like, what is that? aware of their surroundings because they're so used to the car taking care of things.
And we were originally about 60 miles south, but we live up in Salt Lake, so.
I mean, again, there's our regular cars that become lemons too after a week or two. This is nothing special to electric cars or anything. It happens to all cars. But of course, electric cars are new, so we're gonna highlight the ones that do fuck up all the time.
This was us driving. It's now at 4%. We barely made it.
If there was ever any advice to be given in the world, this is the advice I would give. Do not rent an electric car if you're out on vacation somewhere.
I would agree 100% on that. Do not rent an electric car if you're out and about, like for vacation and stuff. You will fuck yourself over.
This is the third charging station that I've been to. I didn't even realize that they had different charging ports for cars, like how Apple and Android have.
That's exactly it, right? That's the problem. Like, people that have electric cars understand a lot of these things already. People that don't, no, it's not plug and play like you would assume that every gas station can fit into your gas car. No, Teslas fit certain things, then there's the regular ones, and then there's like these eco something ones. But you wouldn't know these things unless you were an owner yourself. So yes, I would not recommend getting an electric car when you're renting for vacation or whatever it is.
Different charging ports, so do the cars. And I rented this little Fiat. The battery on this car literally dies like a cell phone. I hate it, okay? I figured I'm at a tech conference. Why don't I do something techie? Like rent an electric car. Worst idea ever.
I do admit the range thing does suck. Even my car doesn't have that great of range, but it works out for me. I drive within the neighborhood, or not within the neighborhood, but within not too far. I drive maybe a 30-mile radius on a daily, so it's not too bad. Maybe 40, 50 miles radius. And my car can do 200. So it's like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm okay with that. Can I really want to go to Vegas? Would I probably take that car? Probably not.
I would literally rather pay $5 a gallon and just get done with like doing this rather than like, and the charging is free. Actually, for this car, the charging is free. I'd literally rather pay for gas and be done with it in 10 seconds instead of driving all around trying to find charging ports that fit this particular charging port and then having to sit for 30 minutes, because literally I did a 15-minute drive from the airport to my hotel last night and it went from 93% down to 70%. I don't understand how it died so fast. I literally feel like I'm in a toy Barbie car.
There is one other thing that I hate about electric vehicles. Have you seen the line at charging stations? It's crazy. That is, if you are lucky enough to even find a charging station.
I do admit that does suck, but that's what I have home charging. So again, solar, home charging. I charge like in the mornings before I leave, full charge. Again, it's inducive to certain types of lifestyle. I can see how certain type of lifestyle electric car works. It's just perfectly fine. I don't see too many issues with it. Is it made for everybody? Fuck no, it's not. Most people don't have homes. Most people don't live in apartments that have charging in them or any of that stuff. So yes, of course, that's going to be quite difficult if you're only charging electric cars at the charging stations. I would, if I had to do that, I would hate electric cars. I would probably sell my car immediately if that was my option too. But I also get the charge from home, and that to me was the convenience of having the electric car.
No way in hell I would ever drive a car while panicking about how soon the car will die and then spend over 30 minutes just to charge the freaking car. I think I love my internal combustion engine car. And guys, just so you know, the battery on the EVs has to be changed every 6 to 7 years. And I have some bad news for you. That battery costs around $20,000.
An Audi e-tron.
I do agree. I know this very well, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's gonna last longer than that. There's There's Teslas out there with 200, 300, 500,000 miles with the same battery. Your battery does degrade, but it's still not that big of a deal that everybody seems to be making it out to be. But yes, I do agree, replacing the battery is going to charge you 15, 20,000.
Is an electric vehicle from Audi. I love it. It's an SUV. It's a great car. And I'm going to turn off the vehicle. I'm going to wait a few seconds. I'm going to turn it back on, and I'll just keep limping along to get home. Well, guess what? That only lets you do it a couple of times, and then you're dead. So that's what happened to me. I limped along, got off the interstate, thought, okay, I'm just going to take a right-hand turn, make this left at the light, and I will be safe at the gas station, and that will be where I pull over. Well, my problem was I was at the red light in a turn lane waiting to go left, and that's when the car stopped for good.
Again, these women are just horrible drivers. They're not paying attention to their gauge. They're not paying attention to how much energy they got left and stuff like that. I wouldn't really blame these on the cars so much. It's the driver on this one.
So I was blocking traffic, fun, super stressed out, worried that somebody was going to cream me who was not paying attention, who was on their phone. Had to call the sheriff department so that they could be behind me while I waited for Audi to send a tow truck. And apparently they had to send a special tow truck because it's considered an exotic vehicle or something. Well,
yeah, an Audi e-tron would be considered somewhat exotic. Yeah, I can see that.
Then he got his tow truck thing ready, and he was going to like drive it onto the tow truck, and it wouldn't work. So I was like, well, at least I'm not the fool here. It really doesn't work.
It's 11:15 at night, and this is another reason why you should not get an electric car. I can't tell you how and awful the last 3 years have been owning an electric car. Now I'm going to tell you what's just happened to me. So it's 11:15 at night. I have been out for the evening. I put my car on charge in a car park. I have come back. My charge cable is stuck in the charge point thing. I'm alone. It's 11:15 at night in the car park. I phoned up customer services, which didn't even know they had. So actually that is quite a good thing. But they could not release my cable from the charge point. So I've had to now leave my cable, which belongs to my car, in a random charge point. If it suddenly unlocks itself, anyone could just nick it. And that's going to be me out of pocket for a few £100. Yeah, I can't even describe how angry.
I'm a little bit confused by this. I don't understand what she's describing right now.
I am at the moment. Angry because I was stuck in a car park at 11 o'clock at night with no one around to help me. I will not be getting an electric car again. I'm angry and I've had enough of this electric car.
I get it, guys. Most of you guys hate electric cars, and most of you guys call me a pansy / liberal cuck or whatever because I have one. It's okay. I don't mind. It's very convenient for me in my life, the way I live my life and the way I travel and things like that. And again, it's a Porsche. I do get to join the Porsche club. I get to meet some pretty, higher end people by meeting up in a lot of more car meets and things like that. And I'm building my car up to be like a show car. I'll be in SEMA next year with my car. Just a lot of customization to it. Why? Because I can. I admit it. It is frivolous. It doesn't really do too much to me other than, I don't really care about the flex so much. It's just something I've always wanted to do when I was a kid. Was get a Porsche, work on the Porsche, and take the Porsche to shows. I'm just doing that, and hopefully I can monetize everything and get all that money to make it so, hey, I got the Porsche for free in a sense. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. I catch you next time.